Hi, my name is Shay David, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Retrain.ai. And I'm excited to tell you about the solutions that we're building about solving the skills gap. Retrain.ai is redefining the future of work. We believe that a tsunami is really coming to the world of work. Skills requirements are changing faster than ever, and people and organizations are being left below the floodline. We believe that what we've seen so far in the changes of the nature of work is only the beginning. That's the result of the third industrial revolution. And yet upon us is the fourth industrial revolution, the introduction of AI and automation. And skills shortages are hampering the recovery after COVID-19 and limiting business outcomes. When we analyze it, we understand that there are three components to this problem. First, the nature of work itself is changing. Digital transformation, adoption of AI and automation, shifts in business models, remote and flexible work post-COVID-19 are all making huge changes in skills demand. Second, there is a shortage in skill supply. There's a huge skills gap that persists and only grows because individuals and organizations can't really keep up with rapid changes in skill requirements. Third, there is inefficient data of job market in general and particular company information particularly. Existing systems simply do not have the real-time data on job demand and skill supply and the right training programs to reskill the workforce. The outcome is that training programs fail to reskill the workforce while the skill gap persists. The risk is not just unemployment. The risk is unemployability. Lacking the right skills for the right job and without proper training, a person really cannot be expected to find employment. Long-term unemployment is a fast-moving job market and turns into unemployability. Unemployability should really be dealt with accurate data on skills and job market, and that could be done at the government level or the company level. Our solution to this at Retrain AI is to use AI and NLP, natural language processing, and artificial intelligence in order to analyze data about jobs, skills, and training pathways in order to retrain people for the right skills that enable them to thrive through these rapid changes. We do that using data and algorithms rather than hunches and gut feelings. Retrain AI provides what we call a talent intelligent platform, or TIP for short. And that platform really informs the entire cycle from hire to retire, including strategic workforce planning, talent internal mobility, talent acquisition and development, by providing recommendations that allow both organizations, individuals, and governments to maximize human potential and help ride the wave of change. Our solutions is to upskill and reskill the workforce more accurately and faster than ever before. It starts with the Retrain AI taxonomy, which is a granular and up-to-date occupations and skills taxonomy that tells us which occupations exist and which jobs exist. We then look at labor trends and forecast what skills and occupations in a country or a state or a city or a specific organizations needs to be invested in order to get the workforce future ready. We then look at transition plans and generate top occupational transition pathways based on skills gaps from transition of occupation A to occupation B and beyond. And then we look at upskilling plans, understanding that the future of organizations to become learning organizations, and that we can recommend customized and efficient upskilling programs at an individual level, department level, organizational level, or even state or country level. How does this system work? Very simply. We start by analyzing roles, skills, real-time labor trends from real-time data. We then assess people's skills, interests, and personal attributes. We match people to current and emerging roles and career pathways, and we connect people to personalized training programs. It all starts with the data, of course, and we have multiple layers of data within the system, starting with skills and job taxonomies, moving into those job market trends, optimizing for talent, and generating the customized training pathways by providing the accurate recommendations. In essence, what we are building is a four-layer AI model. We start with raw data. Our system uses AI and NLP in order to start with raw signals. What are employers hiring for right now in terms of CVs, job descriptions? We take that data and organize it and structure it into a useful layer of information, layer two, where we can create mapping of opportunities, occupational opportunities that exist in the market right now. We then contextualize and synthesize that information into a useful layer of knowledge, where we can connect and create matches between jobs and skills. And our holy grail is to take that knowledge and integrate it into actionable wisdom layer, where we can predict and optimize the best course of action. So in essence, what we're building is the Google Maps or the Waze of the labor market, where we can understand where do jobs exist, where is the talent today, and how can we get the talent from where it is today to where we want the talent to be so that we can maximize opportunities both for individuals, organizations, states, and countries. A good case study is the recent work we've been doing with the Israeli Department of Labor, Sara Avodah, where we are part of a national data project about work, Project Avodata, where we are called to help map Israel's occupations across the country and extract new occupations. We're trying to understand where do occupational opportunities exist. Then we are mapping skills for occupations, not only where do those jobs exist, but which skills are required for people to participate in those new opportunities for those new jobs. We analyze occupational trends with real-time data, not just data that is updated every quarter, but real-time data that is coming from job boards every night. And based on that, we identify emerging opportunities so that we can generate upskilling and transition plans, and then recommend effective learning pathways. But it only is good as the data. So we have to look at the data on a per industry segment. And this is the work we're doing in several other countries, understanding on a per industry basis, what is the labor demand and what is the real-time labor market intelligence telling us about what's trending now. So we can visualize a national economy or we can visualize an individual organization. We then are able to track trending occupations and career pathways. So we can see what is trending now, what is the labor demand, what is the labor supply, and importantly, generate job transition plans, emerging pathways between jobs that are on the decline to jobs that are on the rise. In this example, you can see how credit analysts, a job that is by and large being automated in the financial services industry, can turn into data analysts, which is a more robust occupational opportunity, or our loan officers could become actuaries, or financial advisors could become budget analysts. We're also working with design partners and training partners like Coursera to be able to map where the skills that are necessary in order to enact within these transition plans could be had. So that's 5 minutes about Retrain AI. There's a great short video on our website, Retrain.ai. Please come visit us, and happy to answer any questions. We're always looking out to be able to help more people. Our job is to help 10 million people in our first 5 years. Please come, watch our video, sign up for a free trial. We'd love to have you and collaborate. Thank you. Shay David, Retrain.ai.